Yep. I'm mostly excited because other people are excited.
Yeah.
And it's a cool reset button to get everybody under the same umbrella finally.
And how cool is that there may be a game where an MMO where progress never gets canceled out. And that's really awesome.
Oh, where endgame is endgame.
Right.
Forever.
So if I were to take a 2-year break or something, how cool.
Wait, is it open mic or no?
No, we're good. We're talking. No one's in here though. That's weird. Oh, I am open mic.
Okay, cool.
There we go. No one was in yet anyway.
Perfect.
All right. Cursed Hollow. Let's do our inspection. We got a Gina. We got a okay.
Damage dealer.
Bruiser, damage dealer. We got a Muradin main, tank main sort of duder.
Ooh, apparently they didn't mention StarCraft on a recent earnings call. Thoughts?
I assume it's because it's a classic game kind of thing. Did they mention heroes? We got a damage dealer. Looks like we're going to be supporting. Yeah, we're support.
Welcome, everybody. Good to see y'all here.
I'm going to get this. Oh, I can't buy it then. Okay. After this game, if we win with Rehgar, we'll buy a celebratory skin.
Okay.
For ourselves.
The panels on it of WoW Classic are really neat. I watched those from last BlizzCon. How they get the current client to work with the old game data and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of a thing they'd have to do.
It's really cool. And like the talk about what's a bug and what was forced as a bug.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that with Dota is very interesting is Dota 2 incorporated bugs purposely from Warcraft 3 so the game worked as it was back then.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I can lead or fall stad, but Muradin solid. Particularly if they're ready to rock with it.
We've got our Muradin here. Let's reveal his beautiful little face. So no moving goalposts, but the downside with that is that the content eventually gets stale and the population fades. I mean, how do you do that then? You put better gear in a dungeon and introduce a new dungeon?
Right.
Or you just launch OGBC.
Yeah, and that's the idea.
And you just keep re-releasing.
What I think would be really cool for the community is if they had seasons. They said this season, 6 months, get as far as you can. We're going to release everything at once. Max, there is no like, we're going to pretend that like we're updating the game.
Yeah. And just let everybody go. Speaking of, did you guys see the Reddit thread about what adult diapers you can wear to get world first?
Yeah, that was. I'm pretty sure it was a joke.
Can't not look away from that thread. We don't know. Was it a joke? Was it serious?
There is some issues with putting out everything in one block sum.
Okay.
Because I believe Dire Maul had better gear than Molten Core, perhaps.
Oh.
So there is content you'd be able to skip if they put it out all in one block. But I'd love to see a 6-month, sign up. Hey, I know what I'm doing
They're staggering the content drops.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Personally, I feel like MMOs should be more like Dark Souls in that everything comes out in one huge pile, and it is so insanely difficult that you wouldn't possibly skip anything.
That's true.
But that's personal opinion. I don't think there should be any catch-up mechanics ever in an MMO.
Okay.
Because that's why I bought an expansion.
Yeah.
I bought an expansion because I said I'm going to invest in your expansion, and then like halfway through or a fourth or whenever in the expansion, they say, oh, by the way, if you want to join, it's the perfect time. I'm like, no, the perfect time was when I bought the game again.
Yeah.
And I said I was going to invest this time, but you came in and said, now's the perfect time for me to come in. I'm like, well, then why did I even raid the X?
Yeah.
When I could have just skipped all, you just declassified the content that I was using to get better, and now I'm not special. Anyway.
We like to feel special here.
They like to feel special.
And if you take away the feelings of specialness.
Yes. I also feel like in my current life goal understanding that Dark Souls, the MMO, would be perfect because when I beat a boss, I want it to stay dead. I want it to drop everything under the sun for everyone who's always there.
Yep.
And just like, it's done.
You did it.
It's defeated.
You worked really hard.
You'll never see it again.
But it was worth it. Could they just bring a laptop? That is a fine point. That is the ultimate counter argument to the adult diapers.
Yeah, well, you have to log in and log out, though.
What?
You have to log in and log out, though, and that's...
Why you have to... No, you just bring the laptop with you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you are just always on a laptop.
You're there, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
It's the ultimate counter. Is it too early to make BlizzCon predictions? It's never
No.
too early to make BlizzCon predictions.
No, it's right around the corner even.
And I like you're fighting Harry Johnson there.
I am fighting Harry Johnson.
And Dinglebong.
Yeah, these are all pretty new names. I didn't recognize any names on our
Dinglebong!
side.
I would not mess around with Dinglebong.
No?
I feel like that would be a mistake in my life.
Not a fan.
No.
They got Greymane, Zagara, Thrall.
Predict it'll be held in California in the fall.
Damn.
Damn. We got
Throwdown.
our first prediction in.
You did it. No, but there's going to be a Diablo Immortal cleanup of some kind where
Okay.
hopefully they'll be like, this game is now available on your phones right now. Enjoy.
Okay.
If you have phones here at the convention, install and have fun with Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
Beyond that, there's going to be a WoW announcement
Okay.
of some kind, of some hypage.
Probably the end of BFA. Is there going to be another expansion
Yes.
to BFA? Okay.
Yes.
So I would imagine they'll release the next cinematic in terms of what's going to happen to poor Sylvanas.
Right. So Ashar and Shieldwall can probably help us out here, but I believe Ashar is kind of the end. There may be like a
Oh.
bonus raid, but we're not going to the Black City
But
yet.
Ashar's, but of the current release,
Right.
not necessarily she's the end game boss. Welcome to game number 1. In Diamond 3? We're in Diamond 3 or are we in Diamond 2? I don't even know what we are in anymore.
We're Diamond 3.
Weird.
Joe coming down.
Right, I'm gonna grab.
Alright, we've got...
See what we got. Okay.
Oh, nice. We got a Thrall fighting a Muradin. We are in Cursed Hollow. We were on Rehgar with a Falstad, li-ming, Varian, Muradin. Enemy team has a Zagara, Brightwing, Thrall, Greymane, and Johanna. So we, as Rehgar, are going to go ahead and start working on the Giants at about 1 minute in. Li-ming is mid. Muradin actually being a very aggressive sight for us, taking enemy vision before rotating top, hiding in a bush, seeing if he can help Falstad gank a Zagara. Muradin, seeing the Thrall grabbing their sight, goes into be a little aggressive, but he's going to have to back out. Is it Bribewing?
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
question.
Which means we'll have to be really on top
Yes,
of our...
it is.
Yep.
Don't let it go to your head.
We're going to grab our own sight. So we have
See, anybody
Zagara,
low?
Thrall top with the Muradin, Falstad. Bottom is Johanna against our Varian. We're going to hide in a bush. But it looks like Johanna's backed up. We're going to give Varian a little heal.
Yep, I'm gonna go. How about Li-ming?
And we're
She's
going to
got
rotate
two in her
mid.
lane.
Yeah, Greymane and Brightwing. Oh, there's Greymane going through a bush. Harry Johnson trying to do what he can. Thrall shows up. Oh, and they secure a kill together.
Did not expect the Thrall to be there.
No one expects the Thrall. Ooh, smash Varian
Varian
going on
going
the
in.
Greymane.
Oh,
Oh,
close,
if only
close.
he had a little bit of range. He could have finished off that Greymane. What build is li-ming looking like she's going?
She's going Magic Missile Power Hungry at the moment.
Oh, so what does that hint at?
So she's gonna get some bonus damage if she targets her basic attacks on the target she just hit with.
Okay.
Basically, she's saying I'm gonna aim real awesome like.
That was, you gotta warm up.
Coming down.
First tribute spawning. Muradin is on his way, but he'll be a little late. It is up, and now we just gotta poke. But Johanna, of course, is great at forcing people back.
Coming in ASAP.
Thrall's in the back. Li-ming, Falstad poking. Oh, nice! Looks like we get the Johanna pickup right as Muradin shows up. Unfortunately, Varian goes down, so we gotta be careful here. Greymane being healed and shield. The heals and shields from the Brightwing there, keeping him going, but nice pops from Li-ming. Lowering that Thrall who gets finished off. The Brightwing actually gets finished off. Thrall manages to get away with a sliver of health. Greymane finished off, and we get this first tribute.
Cool. Awesome. Falstad can take that lane. I will head elsewhere. Yeah, I don't really know if Greymane can do the camp. This camp, the Bruiser.
We can ping it.
Sounds like a dog. What do we got in terms? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, ping it. You guys have mid pushed. See if anyone will join you. We're gonna see if we can get
They're probably...
our knights or Bruiser camp.
Rayman's here.
Let's go.
Ooh, Muradin, who's very vocal in chat, actually, letting us know that Greymane is on their bruiser camp. So this is a good call. Good play by us. Tribute spawning in 27 seconds.
Okay, I got
Here you
friends
go.
coming.
Yep. Awesome.
Victory is near.
We
Cool.
take
Gonna
our bruiser
grab my
camp, they
well.
take theirs. We hit our well to top off our mana and our health, and then we go in for this tribute spawning in 5 seconds. Varian clearing top lane with li-ming. Thrall going. Oh, can we stop him? Nope, we're just gonna...
Oh, no.
Oh, Muradin shows up just in time! Throws a hammer, stunning the Thrall who had almost capped the tribute there. This is nuts. Oh, and down goes Johanna again, actually. Dead before the fight even really gets going. Uh-oh. But our buddy Muradin's pretty deep. He's able to back out, even though the polymorph allowed the enemy team to do a lot of damage to him. Nice focus on the Brightwing. Down she goes. Greymane down as well, hunted down by the Falstad. And we get tribute number 2.
All right, they did take our back camp though with the Brightwing.
That's all right. We want to do boss.
Yep.
Never too late with Sledgehammer. Now we're gonna be 10.
Oh, he's Sledgehammer? Nice, he's doing the full build.
What's the sledgehammer?
He's gonna do a lot more damage to the non-heroic targets. But,
Just gonna heal up for a second.
and hey, he was very aggressive with the Muradin pick, so this is the build he wants to do through and through.
Yeah, well, Flash knows what he's doing, it seems.
Yeah.
He is all over this map for you guys.
I do feel like I do need to say that it is an extremely tilting build to a lot of people who see it.
But he's doing very well.
Yeah, he is
so
doing
it's
well.
not tilting. Next tribute spawning, and we've grabbed our boss already, so that means we should be able to grab this thing uninterrupted. 20 seconds.
It's easier for me to hit.
We're rotating down. No, Greymane's mid, actually. Nice orb from the Greymane mid. Ooh, we pick up a Thrall. He's down for 20 seconds. 10 seconds on the tribute.
They might need help up there because they're congregating up there.
I'm gonna
Yep,
grab...
incoming. They're incoming, Kyle. Careful. Put a totem in the bush. Thrall is still down, so if we get a pick up here, we can really make this happen. Nice smash on the Zagara there. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Brightwing is able to teleport to her just in time. A blast from the Falstad almost takes that Zagara down. We really don't like her pokes. I think that's why we're trying to take her down real fast. All right, we've got everyone zoned from the enemy team, so now we're just kind of grabbing the tribute, and we're going to make magic happen with this first curse.
Let's get a comfy li-ming. They do have 10, so just in case a Greymane comes flying
Sounds good.
out of the side or something.
Yep, we'll keep li-ming topped off, and we'll let the magic happen. See what kind of structural damage we can take. We got 3 mid here guarding against our 2. It's the Thrall, it's the Brightwing, it's the Zagara. Meanwhile, Muradin and Varian are just wrecking top, and Falstad is fighting Greymane in the bottom. We are rotating bottom with li-ming, and maybe we can get this bottom
Stick
fort.
around, buddy.
That would
but he's
also
out.
give us a lot of aggression going on their boss if we want it. Nice bite butt, and then a slow out. li-ming throwing out some orbs. Ooh! Ooh! li-ming's coming in. Brightwing trying to get to Harry Johnson as fast as she can. She is able to make it, and she does have an Emerald Wind able to disengage us, but we still have 19 seconds on the curse. So here we are taking bottom. It looks like our Varian did go down. Enemy team went top to defend that. Greymane on our li-ming. We're keeping her healed as much as we can. Now we're gonna have to back. So it looks like we were not able to take any forts, unfortunately.
No, I got him lower. I guess we did get the 3 in a row.
No, they might be working on top. Look at the Muradin.
Yeah, well, he's got the sledgehammer, right?
Look at the Muradin and the Falstad. They're gonna get that top. It's just Johanna trying to defend it. And I don't think she can defend it because she's died 5 times now. Thrall coming in from behind. We get the top fort. And then our Muradin and Falstad dwarf buddies, dwarf bros, are gonna back it up. We've stayed bottom. Oh, we get the bottom fort and we're gonna back out.
Alright, I think they're doing a boss.
Throw your totem down.
Okay, they're doing that.
They
Never
took their
mind.
bruisers. They might be going on boss now. Here comes Muradin and Falstad. Brightwing and Zagara bottom.
See if I can get a
Johanna
peek here.
mid. Varian working on our bruiser camp. Ooh, we catch him. We catch him. Try. Ooh, but another emerald win from that Brightwing. Zagara actually using Maw. Li-ming comes in, deletes her from existence. And with her down, we could go on their boss if we wanted to. Varian wants to clear up the enemy bruisers that are pushing
Got
mid.
13.
How long this game lasts?
Yeah, they're already out.
Okay, yeah, and Brightwing does have Emerald Win, so that still would be a very dangerous boss grab. If she knows her timing. Mid fort is almost down. Nice! Muradin taking one of my favorite talents. Burning Rage. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, Burning Rage. Freaking love Burning Rage. Isn't that what it's called on Muradin?
Yes. Or maybe, no, Bronzebeard's Rage? I think it's special. Bronzebeard's Rage.
Bronzebeard Rage. Either way, there's a lot of rage in there. So much so that anything you get near catches on fire. Fantasy to be lived out again and again. Alright, Falstad is flying in. Tribute spawning in 15 seconds. If we get a pickup here, this will be ours. Zagara throwing out her pokes, but everyone dodging the banelings. So great job by our team there. You don't want to take that damage. Not worth it. Especially since they roll in a straight line, so you just run perpendicular to the straight line. You're good. Tribute is up, but we're still fighting. Nice orbs from the li-ming, poking everyone down. A little butt bite, but Earthquake comes out from the Thrall. Greymane is down, so they're out their main damage dealer there. Ooh, Falstad getting out with just a tiny, tiny bit of health. We're going to want to back up because Zagara drops her Hydra there. And otherwise zone for the Tribute. Zagara's going to poke it as much as she can. Oh, Muradin! We have that Greymane down. He immediately jumps over the trees into the boss pit, enemy boss pit. We're all here ready to take it. And down it goes.
Cool.
Enemy boss is ours, and we can rotate up and get our boss.
Oh, there's a Thrall mid, too.
If we can get this Thrall, it'll be the icing on the birthday cake.
See who gathers enough tribute this time.
Tribute spawning on our side on the top. Oh, there he is! Both Thrall thought he was being sneaky. He runs into the U right above mid lane, gets caught. Zagara tries to save him with some drops, but it's no good. And here we go. With all this damage, we'll be able to take this boss long before the tribute spawns in 8 seconds.
Yeah, they're still Dean bottom.
There goes our top boss, and we're gonna get this second tribute.
Keep fighting.
We should head top.
Don't let it go to your head.
All right.
Keep fighting.
Heading top.
And we're gonna push with our boss.
A little bit of maintenance.
Good enough.
Falstad taking some of the banelings. He knows what he's done. He knows what he's done, but he's also been really awesome. So I think it's okay. Here we are with the boss on their top keep gate here. Oh no, Brightwing was back. She bribed the giants. But unfortunately for her, we do have periodic catapults bottom, so those guys shouldn't do too much. Nice ancestral on the Muradin there. Earthquake out from Thrall, but we got 3 of our teammates stuck in a maw. They come out. Nice grab from the Johanna, but we're all able to disengage as they kind of take damage from the boss. Greymane goes deep, trying to get our folk. Ooh, Muradin getting real low, but he manages to take down the Johanna and the Greymane with the help of the team before he goes down, which he didn't. He would have gone down if they hadn't gone down. And now we've got a very low health boss, but we're on their core if we want to take it. We're level 17.
Muradin's out.
But, yep, Muradin backed. He wants giants.
They're still resin pretty fast.
Yeah,
They ain't 16 yet.
We're only 13 and a half minutes in. Tribute is up as well, and this will be a curse.
Get some man off just hitting this, but I probably just have to pull back.
They got 2 orbs if you stick around the tribute and the...
Good point.
Just don't use any of your abilities yet.
Let your enemies know.
There we go. Now we got some mana.
Let it go to your
We
head.
take their bruisers.
Oh,
We get another tribute. Li-ming getting a little aggressive bottom. Nice stun coming out, actually stopping the Greymane and the Johanna dive. Falstad flying bottom to join the rest of us. Varian is mid. Nice blast from the Falstad, finishing off the Greymane. We go a little deep to core to chase off the Zagara. Just throwing some Banelings our way, but I don't think that's going to stop this bottom keep from falling. Varian is working on top keep, and with this and their bruisers pushing mid, we should be able to take their core if we all get it focused down here. 20 seconds on the Grey Mane. Right wing is down as well, so we should be able to take this, no problem. We're stuck in a maw, but I think that's okay. Sometimes you get stuck in a maw. Nice Ancestral on the Falstad, keeping him there. I'm gonna say this is GG. Solid Muradin play. He did not give a single F.
He did not. I feel like we gave them a really good start with that Merc camp too. I mean, granted, my death there put the enemy team ahead for a little bit, which was sad that I didn't recognize where Thrall was at the moment.
But that was one of those start of the games, we don't know our opponent yet.
Yeah.
Those are ones you can recover from. As long as the rest of your team then doesn't stagger deaths on top of it.
Totally. I died once, otherwise it was 2 from Varian.
Yeah.
Smashing deep. It was auto attack Falstad, but boomerang, so no secret weapon. Crippling hammer. It was a calamity, but with cannoneer and fireflies.
Nice.
So she was doing the auto attack build li-ming with charge blast.
Cool.
30 stacks of perfect storm. Damage increase. 350% damage to non-heroic enemies. Give him the axe. Bronzebeard's rage. And stone form with an avatar.
Oh, nice.
It was a maw. Hydraless transfusion, mutalisk. Medusa. With the infest and Medusa, we can assume that she was going to go Nidus, but then realized at 10 they were behind.
Oh,
and she was going to have to team fight. What'd we get? Flat 200.
Flat 200, baby.
Greymane, thick skin. And cocktail build. For lane clear. Hold your ground. Hold your ground, Brightwing probably explains the Johanna deaths. Well, she was being targeted a lot at that point, so that's not insanity. But you can't get your own health back up without Laws of Hope with the Brightwing. But you know, you're winning hard, you win hard. And hold your ground, Fanaticism, Holy Fury, Blessed Momentum, Eternal Retaliation, all that stuff feels really good if you're winning hard. Oh, we ranked up. Well, sweet. I didn't know we were at promotion because the promotion thing doesn't happen. Oh, cool. I know my preferences why I would have lost if I was on the enemy team, and that would be that Greymane was under-supported by Brightwing. That's very true. That's very true. Having lots of shields. And not a ton of CC. I normally do hold your ground against, like, Garrosh. So I would say, in my personal preference, if I was Zagara Greymane, I would feel very under-supported by a Brightwing. And I would rather be a Rainer than a Greymane. Maybe Zagara is just further down the totem pole.
You also mentioned stand your ground is the reason Johanna died so much. Why?
Because she couldn't top herself off with Laws of Hope.
Oh, so Johanna took stand your ground. She didn't take Laws of Hope.
Right. So
okay.
My theory.
I thought it was a Brightwing talent that I didn't know about.
Hold your ground at level 1 increases your shield and reduces the cooldown. But with a Brightwing healing you, you're never going to get your health topped off again.
Yeah.
And when your health is half on Johanna and your shield goes away, people are going to target you down and you start dying and the whole team falls apart.
Yeah.
So I rarely pick hold your ground unless I'm double supported or I'm over supported by like a Morales kind of thing. Or I'm fighting Gary in really extreme CCs. But I didn't think we had extreme CCs. That's just my preferences on Johanna coming to play. Like I said, I think Greymane was not a strong pick there because he was under-healed and couldn't go deep often enough.
Yeah.
He also did a full cocktail build, which is basically nowadays emergency clean up lanes because we didn't take enough lane coverage.
Oh, okay.
But you had a Zagar, you had a Brightwing,
Yeah.
and a Johanna. So I think the Greymane just did a poor build for the situation. That's I didn't even look at Thrall's build because I just say Brightwing, Thrall, self-regenerating
Well,
Bruiser.
we know he took
we're fine.
Earthquake.
Yeah, that was fine.
I know for a fact he took Earthquake.
Yeah, li-ming. I mean, it worked out. Yeah, who likes to say that? I wonder.
If you're high health, you just get ignored.
All right, let's inspect. Ooh, we got a healer main. Looks like they have been playing plenty of healer. Rough past 2 days, but no big deal. That could be an explanation as to why they've had a rough 2 days.
Yeah, they were li-ming.
Cool. We have someone who played Ariel.
Wow, they've been winning.
Yeah, actually, they
Look at
play
that.
a lot of support. So support's covered as far as I see, and we got a off-tank specialist. Phil does a little bit of everything.
So what are you gonna do?
Let's see. I think I'm main tank.
Okay.
We can get an off-tank. But
I think Rag is a great ban on Infernal Shrines. He just makes this map go forever.
I'll check that out. That's interesting about the old StarCraft. Okay,
I'm in.
cool. We got the Kira.
kael'thas, huh?
Yeah. A Kyle. K777. A rival Kyle. Another Brightwing.
That'll be to turn off the Kira.
I shall do what I must.
Let's see here. I don't like the Vala much. But I'll pick.
The crusade calls.
You can still type in, I don't like the Vala much.
Well, we'll see.
Get kind of rude. Up in their face.
We're really close range.
Don't like your Vala. I've never seen... We've seen 45, though. I feel like we've played
Yeah.
with 45. I never remember, you know...
Kael'thas. We're asking what we're gonna ban next, and I guess we're just gonna limit tanks down, because that's all we can really take a guess at.
Yeah? What tank wouldn't you... Yeah.
Pretty sure we played with Excalibur, but I'm not sure that's a rare name in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, Braun.
I mean, people love the tale of Arthur. I can't stop thinking about King Arthur
Wow.
and Excalibur. It's just... How do you not name yourself Excalibur?
That's a good point. What am I even doing here?
Let the games begin.
Okay, that's aggressive. We've got plenty of sustain, though, so it's not like we're gonna miss out on burst.
But do you have enough clear for your little pads?
I think we do with the Alexstrasza and myself.
So are they going to go another tank then? I mean, anub'arak can tank. I'm not saying he can't,
Yeah,
but I feel like they might take another tank.
I would expect them to do like a
But maybe
Sonya
not.
Thrall.
Yeah, because Medivh
thing.
can deny a lot of incoming damage, so maybe they will go an auto attacker of sorts.
Right, that's why I brought up I'm really happy we have this much sustain rather than burst.
Yeah.
We are not bursty.
Yeah. Well, also, anub'arak and his spell shield would just
That's true.
rain on your parade with his little beetles of sadness. All right.
Okay, so that's their off tank of sorts, which is fair. We have a Vala and a Tychus, so a lot of auto attacks being avoided by Cassia.
Yeah.
It'll be more poke for their team, so I've got to watch my positioning.
Cool. Oh, you're with Masters again.
Yep, we got 2, 3
with
Masters.
and against. Have we watched Community? The only episode we've seen is the D&D episode, which was one of the greatest feats of D&D comedy, I think. I think that ranks right up there with the IT Crowd episode, even though I think the IT Crowd is more, here's actually D&D, a good actual D&D joke, versus Community, which is a great parody of D&D.
I agree with you, Ninlin, but it was a very early Alexstrasza lock, so they just wanted to play Alexstrasza, which is fair because Alexstrasza is really fun.
The crusade
I think she's just an awful thing to lead with, but I also acknowledge that she's really fun.
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
I mean, is kael'thas gonna go convection because y'all will
The
be standing
circle?
on circles?
Maybe he could. No, he's doing doing
Okay.
Man Addict.
Addicted to mana. We find ourselves on Johanna again here on Infernal Shrines with Akira, Vala, Alex, and Tychus. Enemy team sporting a Medivh, Brightwing, anub'arak, Cassia, and kael'thas. So a lot of damage denial here. I think the Medivh and Brightwing will work together really well to keep that enemy team topped off. But hopefully our Alex knows her Alex and doesn't care. Because she's so good, the enemy team will not be able to do anything. Maybe she's one of those Alexes that waits for all of those circle things to come out, the circle damage, and then she throws hers on the ground so it can't be countered by a Cassia Blind, by a kael'thas, Flame Strike, by a Brightwing Spit. Not that it's countered, but you know, it's kind of easy to hit a target when your target's right on the ground for everyone to see. Nice! Nice going by Kira. Sees a very low Cassia. She's protected, so she will be able to make it, even though it was a very, very close call. Kyle's team almost getting that first death pickup. First kill pickup. If you cast Pyro on Kira and she gets mid-swing while it lands, does it damage?
It should be in another realm kind of thing, would be my guess.
And CS is saying she's immune,
Yes.
so it shouldn't do damage.
I don't think you'll
correct?
swing around your team and, like, you know, spread the bomb.
Okay, first blood happens. Medivh goes down. Nice pick up there. It is Kira versus Cassia top, so we're going to see how that matchup goes. I know last week we saw the Genji versus Kira, and Kira can beat Genji no problem. Mid, we've got our Tychus and our Alex there. Looks like they're rotating to take the Khazra camp, and we are bottom.
Yep, and I'm just speeding that along with some spells. We're not 4 yet, so we're not doing it as fast as possible. But I'm just going to make sure that these lanes stay clear.
Yeah, there we go.
And we
So
can
we're
keep a rotate
rotating
going.
mid and bottom. Vala headed bottom while we are pushing with our Khazra camp mid along with our Alex here. And it looks like Tychus was going to join us, but actually decided to go bottom with that Vala there.
Oh, they got a kill out
Keep
of
that
it.
lane pushed. Yeah.
Let's actually get an advantage with our...
Yeah, just watch out for the towers.
Minions here.
Because if you get targeted by the towers, you're not going to have much of an advantage. Khazra camp doing a nice little job poking. These are condemned to bring everything closer. Looks like we do have the lane advantage because we are doing more damage than the Brightwing is. Nice job, nice job. Down goes their Khazra camp, and then Shrine is activating in 20 seconds. Vala and Tychus are bottom taking that Khazra camp. Great rotations for them. And we're gonna go and see if we can't do some damage to this Medivh. Nice job. He actually set his portals not to safety, but into the Khazra pit. Uh-oh, the Shrine is activating, so we need to get our team out of here. This is a bad team fight. We don't want to do it right now. Shrine is active.
Yep, just zoning.
All right, nice zone.
But really aggressive Vala, though.
Yeah, Alex was there as well. And Medivh's setting up a portal. Okay, we're going to see if we can get our team out. We're doing lots of damage, and nobody's working on the Shrine yet. So if we can get a pickup here,
All right,
we'll
I've
be
got
able
no
to
mana.
do that uninterrupted. All right, time to back. No mana. If I were a dragon aspect from WoW, which one would I be? Not the baby goody two-shoes ones. I love red dragons, but I don't like the healing red dragons. That's stupid.
Well, Alex is, unique.
So I guess Deathwing, because then you get
Sure,
metal
sure.
pounded into your flesh, and you're
Of
you are
course.
a reshaper of a world,
But what about all the
and
pain
you
and
breathe
agony?
magma. That's awesome. I'd be Deathwing. Oh, anub'arak diving our back line, but we get a dragon out from our Alex here, and she sets up a great heal for our team, which tops everybody off, so we get to go deep again. Tychus doing a fantastic job displacing and focusing that Cassia there. She is going to have a protect from the Medivh, but Vala shows up just in time to finish off a kael'thas that was just as low as that Cassia. Cassia's still alive, but without any of that burst, we'll be able to clear this pit a bit faster. And we won't have to worry about kael'thas nicking things down. Vala is mid in the lane, keeping her hatred stacks up, which is fantastic. And we're actually mid now for our team, keeping everything going strong. We need 10 more and we get it, but our team sees that Cassia getting a bit too deep, getting a bit too damaged, and down she goes. Great response time. Holy cow. Your damage is on point.
Yeah, I think Vala was giving me a ping there because I gave her a bomb, but I didn't want to take tower shots.
Yeah. And we get this first Punisher. It is a mortar.
I can try to reveal over the wall to see if I can find an
There we go.
moment.
Yeah. Oh, the damage on the Medivh is too much. He almost died there from that Punisher. We're going to get pretty aggressive here on these structures. Here comes our Kira. She was, I believe, top working on something or back.
See if we can cause a clog.
Nice. We get a little clog going. Wonderful. Punisher chasing after the Brightwing, actually. We get a kill on the Medivh. Down goes the Brightwing. Mortar's going off on the anub'arak, and it can't really do anything. All right, we're taking tower shots. We're going to want to back up, and we take their mid fort with the first Punisher. Good job, team. And now we're going to back up. Tychus immediately wants to start working on the Khazra camp, which is fantastic because that means we have a team that is very focused on the next step once we win the battle. And even if we don't win the battle, it's always important to make sure you are thinking about that next step because in these higher leagues, the faster you go, the better your chance of winning because you don't want the enemy team to be able to keep up with your aggression. If they catch up, there's a chance they could overtake you. We have a Medivh poking from the side. We did take their top tower and gate bottom here. The Khazra camp bottom is ready to go. Medivh poking from the back. Living bomb on the Vala there, so she kind of has to back up a bit. But we are all here.
And
Kira actually coming in from the side, chasing off the Medivh from his stuff. And we do have a 10 advantage. So we take our shield there. Our shield's done. Was it Holy Shield? Blessed Shield?
Yes. Blessed shield.
Blessed Shield. Which means we're going to let her rip when we can. We're going to wait for our lane to get in here for the collapse to happen. Living Flame Strike from the kael'thas there doing damage to her lane minions. But a heal coming out from the Alex, which means she is on top of paying attention to damage enemies doing in circles on the ground. We are taking fort shots and we're going to go down here. Enemy team does have 10, so our team needs to be careful here.
Dodge.
They're focusing that anub'arak there, but I don't think they'll be able to do it.
Okay,
they do get
Kael.
the kael'thas. He manages to throw out his Phoenix to zone a little bit, but in the end, we're just poking bottom, which means mid is getting pushed in really well because we do have those periodic catapults. Nice aggression from the Vala. She is on fire right now. Her focus on targets shifts very quickly. It's very cool to watch.
By the light be damned.
Our team's still playing around bottom, but we've gone top to soak XP. And otherwise get a lane pushed in.
This was because we were saying we're out of mana, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
No, kael'thas was mid clearing that out, but it looks like we're rotating bottom again because our team still wants to go. But we understand their aggression here because the shrine popping is this one in the bottom. So if we get control of bottom lane before the shrine comes out, we get control of the shrine pretty much.
Let's see if we can get that camp down
Unless something tragic happens. Now we're going after the bottom Khazra camp. Shrine activating in 10 seconds. Tychus and Vala working on our mid Khazra camp. But the enemy team is split, defending their bottom fort as best they can. There we go.
Cool.
Nice job. All right, Medivh again throwing his portals in just a second too late. We see anub'arak. Our team has started the shrine. And now we got a zone. Make sure kael'thas can't throw in any of his stuff. But that was a big whiffed leyline seal from the Medivh right there. So now we don't have to worry about his ult right now. He throws down a portal. Phoenix is down partially in the pit, but not really. Ooh, unfortunately, Vala does go down. Our Alex is in a cocoon. We need to get her out of that so she can heal. She is in dragon form. Out comes the heal. There's a flame strike on the ground. Alex is up in the air as a dragon. Nice job. Brightwing goes down. Cassia goes down. Fantastic. And now we chase off the rest of the team. The kael'thas and the anub'arak. Medivh is also chased off as well. And we run into the lane collapse with our Khazra really doing some damage. Here's the anub'arak taking some pot shots. We have nobody working on the objective. But if we do take this fort and this kael'thas, which we will... Oh! Medivh protection denial, but it doesn't matter. kael'thas goes down and eats dirt. Literally. And now we're going to take the bottom fort, and then we're going to go back and finish up the objective, because that'll mean an objective, a Punisher going straight for their bottom keep. Nice blind on the Medivh right there. Kira chasing him down as hard as she can, but he uses his portal to escape and then die in inglorious infamy right as he goes through a portal.
Still resin fast.
Well, you're only level 13 and it's only 10 minutes in. So we get a frozen Punisher, which is fantastic for this push, because that means frozen structures. Alex seeing if she can get her team to take those Khazra there, but we're more interested in seeing if we can get a keep about 10 minutes into the game. Heal out from the Alex. Nice job, because we know the kael'thas is zoned.
And let's see if we can blind over the wall, get someone inconvenient.
Oh, nice. You
Nice,
see the
not too
blind
bad.
come out. Phoenix is out from the kael'thas, which we all back up out of, onto a nice little heal from the Alex. And Punisher is halfway dead already. We have a living bomb on us, so we gotta be careful. Leyline Seal might be up here soon, so we need to watch out for that. Oh, Kira. Oh, she sees that Cassia. She makes it happen. Almost dead. Nice. Alex is in the air, dropping bombs, healing people, damaging fools. We were on this kael'thas. We're gonna back it up. We are taking shots from the bottom keep here. And with the Cassia dead, we're gonna see if we can just do it entirely. We're keeping the Brightwing away, which means no heals for the enemy team for a bit, but otherwise we're gonna wanna back out of this. It's very dangerous, even though we have a catapult pushed in. Cassia is up in 5 seconds. Let's back it up. Vala actually top with the bruiser camp. She's being harangued by the Medivh, but I don't think she cares too much. We have a lane collapse bottom keep. We did a lot of damage to it, and now we're gonna push in a catapult.
Let's see if I can save Vala. No, she's just gonna squirrel.
Yeah. Now we're gonna back out. We're gonna rotate. Kira has called the mid-enemy Khazra camp for us to do. So, anub'arak on our buns. We're gonna kind of chase him around a bit. He thinks he can get a Tychus. kael'thas thinking he can do a gravity lapse and a flame strike on that Tychus, but Tychus dodging it all. He's in a cocoon. Anub'arak being pinged. Nice. We're gonna get him out of there. Alex immediately sets up a heal for the Tychus, but so does a Phoenix and a Flame Strike come out. This is a full team fight. Vala is not with us, so we gotta be careful here. Even with a 2-level lead. Just kidding! kael'thas is dead, so now we can get super aggressive. It's 4v4, and we've got the 2-level lead. Nice focus on the Cassia there, getting rid of their damage, and now they can't do much except run away with their tails between their legs. And Medivh is gone as well, so it's just anub'arak and the Brightwing. What are they gonna do? Cry. They're gonna cry is what I'd be crying. And now we move in, focusing on
Nice
the
little hit
top
there from
enemy
Alex.
keep. Yeah, Alex seeing that we do need to be aggressive and we will be taking keep shots, throws a heal immediately right in front of that keep, saying, it's all right, guys. Do it. Take the shots. I got your back, friends. We're gonna back up. We're gonna get that heal from Alex. Then we're gonna back away because now we've got a
Finished
catapult.
orbs.
What?
She finished orbs, so now whenever she puts down her circle heal, she makes an orb for the team as well.
Oh, nice, nice. I love that. Okay, enemy team is almost full up. Anub'arak is dead. What did Anub'arak die from?
I believe Vala just locked on.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Well, so this is a 4v5. We have a lane collapse on their mid keep. Ooh, lots of damage going into that Cassia, and she's dead already. Kira seeing this immediately locks onto the kael'thas and deletes him. So once again, it's a Brightwing and it's a Medivh. Vala locking on. Leyline Seal coming out, locking down 3 of our people.
Oh, Alex is
in
going
the
for it.
air.
Oh,
Oh,
too slow.
Medivh transforms into a Raven just in time. All right, and our team is locked onto the core. So we're going to lock onto the core. Anub'arak is up. 15 seconds on Cassia, 15 on kael'thas. But I think this is going to be a GG. I don't
with the
think
dragon
they'll
there.
be up. Yeah. Nice job.
Well, that went well,
That
and we
was
were
a-
even lower damage, but I guess kael'thas squeezed out that damage Stitch's style by having 6 deaths and, you know, getting the damage rolling on his way out each time.
You know?
Oh, he never even got his mana addict done either.
Oh, he was close.
Yeah,
but-
with how much he was getting dove. Thunderstroke was done. So we had poke, poke, poke. Oh, interesting. But we had a lot of different types of damage. And Vala went that same build we've been talking about a lot recently.
Well, it's a good build. Very solid.
But
And I think a lot of people underestimate just how much damage adding the grenades to the multi-shot does.
Amish tech support. I apologize for being too engaging. I know you got to get some work done. We'll try to tone it down a bit. I think for my purposes
Okay.
that this Cassia build is invested into poking, and that left poor anub'arak out too far by himself.
Oh.
Cassia had to take up the bruiser role.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it with the
Yeah.
anub'arak. Were they going to take a bruiser or were they not? And they ended up not. They ended up going auto attack. And then in that case, the anub'arak was too weak of a tank because you guys had a Vala, a Tychus, and a Kira. What is
Yeah.
anub'arak going to do against all that straight damage poke? Not much.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if your team consisted of Gul'dan, Jaina, and Kael'thas, he would have been worth a salt, but
Yeah, what was the draft order on the
he
supports?
died. He's gonna die.
Did we picked Alexstrasza very early?
Yeah, you did.
Then they went into Brightwing, so they
Brightwing was
couldn't
pretty
do.
early as well.
Yeah, I guess they couldn't do a Ana, or they could have grabbed it in Zebo. Looks like they play quite a bit of Brightwing.
So yeah, another zoner for their team, right?
Yeah,
Because Medivh wasn't denying as much damage, I think, as he should have.
because it was sustained.
Yeah.
Medivh's best in those sort of kael'thas
Yeah,
kind of
so
situations.
they drafted against a burst team.
Yeah.
But your team wasn't burst.
Yeah, lots of living bombs though, and I think
Yeah, that Kael'thas would have done fantastic if his team had gotten the edge. I think he would have really just thrown you guys for a loop. But also, with the way your Tychus and Vala were moving, maybe not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They were very aggressive, which made it difficult for me not to share bombs with somebody who's trying to be close to
You
me.
gotta share.
Yeah,
sometimes,
sharing
you
is
know?
caring. Exactly.
What are we taught when we're younger?
Exactly that.